What's up, guys? This is Syphic coming back at you again, and this pickups is non-turbo stuff. There might be one turbo item in here, because you always gotta stuff a turbo item in here in another pickups video of mine. But this is mainly other stuff that I've picked up through trades or just out and about, and some stuff from SC3, which is like the only convention that we kind of have out here. It's basically like a local gamers meetup. And this year it took place at a new arcade place, which was actually really cool. Very similar to the last place they were at before. It was an awesome event. It was really fun. Special thanks to all the bros that were there. Rob78, Air Force Shields, Shaq Funaki, Evan Berman, the Retro Liberty guys, Robert Santillan, Yell Chaos, and everyone else who was able to make it out. I'm pretty sure had a blast. Came up on a lot of really good stuff. Actually made a bunch of money, believe it or not. Actually sold some items and stuff. Hooked up a lot of people, gave away a lot of free stuff, and I still came back with some cash in my pocket and a bunch of cool stuff. So you can't beat that. And good times with homies out there just hanging out, trading, and it was just a lot of fun. The only thing I freaking was killing me was there was a Sega kiosk, a Genesis kiosk. It was awesome. They had it for 450 bucks or better offer, which is a little too rich for my blood, but it did go to a good guy, SoCal Mike, the guy who does Retro Magazine and the upcoming Retro Console. He scooped it up right away, and yeah, it was a little too rich for my blood, but man, that thing was so sexy. It was awesome. But yeah, came up on a few items here, and let's take a look. And of course, like I said, SoCal Mike hooked it up with a few copies of the latest issue of Retro Magazine. So can't wait to read that. I did get 3 copies. If anyone needs another extra copy, hit me up. I'll gladly mail one out to you. So the first 2 people who message me who want a copy of this, I'll mail it out. Just shoot me a PM. So that's pretty cool. Some gifts as well. I got this from my friend Evan Berman. This is the boxed, and I think a manual, and yeah, everything's in here. Even the baggies in here, just not the game. So for Baseball Stars 2. So if anyone out there has the game and wants to hook it up, hey, shoot it my way, or let's make a trade. So thank you, Evan, for that. Did a little trade with my really good friend Kevin Shields, and I have a turbo tap. I don't have well, I do have a boxed one, but it's a reverse tap. But I wanted just a regular tap in the box, and he had one, and we made a little trade, and yeah, so this is in the collection as well. So this is a 1 turbo item that snuck its way in here, which is totally cool. So thank you, Kevin Shields. A couple of other items I got from SoCal Mike. He hooked it up with a Sega Genesis control pad. I don't know if I have this model already or not. Oh, I do have the similar one with the 6-button pad, but this one is the 3-button version. So thank you, SoCal Mike, for that as well. And the one thing he did hook it up with, which I was so ecstatic, because I remember wanting these a long time ago when they were available on eBay. But I remember them being so expensive, and I just didn't want to dish out the cash. But yeah, SoCal Mike had these at the show, and like I said, he is doing the Retro Console, and as you guys know, it's based off of the Atari Jaguar mold. So he hooked it up with one of the clear shells for my Atari Jaguar, which is freaking awesome. So I'll pop that on my Atari Jaguar and make it look even sexier, which is pretty neat. But he didn't stop there, actually. He led me to his truck, and he said he had something a little more special, which is the one I always wanted, which is the white mold for the Atari Jaguar. So he hooked it up with that. Comes with the bottom portion as well, and also comes with the buttons and the little springs that for the button and all that, and the screws and all that. So what do? Do I do the white or do I do the clear? You guys decide. Let me know in the comments. But thank you once again, SoCal Mike, for hooking it up with these, and he hooked it up for free, which is awesome. Awesome dude. Thanks again. Really appreciate it. One last item he hooked it up with as well was a Sega CD game. This is a Heimdall. I think I've seen the game cover before. Don't know if the game sucks or not. It looks like some kind of a dungeon crawler RPG. Looks kind of neat though. It's in excellent shape, and he gave that to me as well. So, thanks again, Mike. And I got a cool little item here. I don't know if it's rare. It's from 1992. And it's a little arcade machine. It's a Sonic the Hedgehog. It's actually, it looks like an arcade machine. It has the little controller, buttons, and all that. And what it does is, of course, you put your batteries in here. And what it is, it's actually a little a piggy bank. You drop money in here, and it says Sega, you know, the little Sega logo, and the little Sonic pictures pop up on here. And as you push the buttons here, it says other things. I believe it plays the theme to Sonic the Hedgehog, which is really, really neat. So it actually lights up. I don't have batteries in it now, but the only thing wrong with it is I believe the speaker needs to be repaired or replaced because it's a little kind of scratchy. But it's really, really cool. It's pretty big, and I don't know if this is rare or anything, but yeah, it's from 1992, and it's an awesome piece. And my friend Shaq Funaki hooked it up with that. So super excited to get that. Awesome display piece. Was at a local Goodwill. And this was on the floor, a power glove. It had no price on it, didn't have any accessories, just the glove and its attached cable. Looks like it's the medium-sized version. It is right-handed. And I asked the lady how much. She goes, $3.99. So $3.99 for a power glove. Wow, you could still find stuff at the Goodwill, which is amazing. I got a couple of gifts from my friend RRob78. Hooked it up with a couple of Genesis titles. Zombies Ate My Neighbors. And Turtles Tournament Fighters, although I heard this game kind of sucks, but we'll give it a shot and see what's up. Another Goodwill find, which is actually pretty cool, is a promotional soundtrack to Mario Kart 64. We actually gave it a listen, and it was okay. It's all the songs from Mario 64, but on CD. And looks like it might have been a pre-order exclusive or something, not sure. It just comes with the little CD and the cover. And yeah, so that was, I believe, $1.99 at the Goodwill. Hey. Some stuff to be found at the Goodwill still, I guess. A couple other items. My friend also hooked it up with Rad Racer 2. So thanks to Shaq Funaki for that. And while we were out thrifting, found a couple of NES, well, some NES games, and he picked them up. And this is the only one that I picked up, but this was pretty cheap. I think it was like $5, and that is G.I. Joe. And it's in really nice condition, really clean label. So can't wait to give that a try. Let's see if it's any good. Last but not least, I was able to make an awesome trade with a fellow from www.duofile.com. My buddy Searchman on there. We started chatting up. I had some stuff he wanted. He had an item that I kind of wanted. And we were able to make a cool trade, value for value. He got what he wanted, I got what I wanted. It totally worked out. And that is a very nice, complete copy of Fire and Ice. It is in really, really nice shape. The cart is in mint condition, and this is a total collect-hard piece. Maybe I should just put it right here for future videos, but haven't given it a shot yet. I'll pop it in maybe this weekend if I have a moment to play some games. But to get Fire and Ice, complete and minty shape, and it was a pretty cool deal. So thank you once again, and yeah, if you guys want to talk some turbo, you guys are bored one day, wanted to stop on by the chat, www.duofile.com. Sign up, and just we're always in there chatting in the middle of the night or throughout the day. Just come on in there. Somebody cool is always on there. A bunch of guys just shooting the shit. And one last item I found, actually, which is kind of weird. This is another one. I found one of these a few videos back, and since then we found two more. And that is the Toshiba Nuon DVD player, video game system. For you guys who don't know, these were DVD players that had what they called Nuon technology. It was like, I think, 128-bit graphics or whatever. Here, this part opens up here and features two controller ports. I think only like 15-20 games were released for this thing. The highlight is that this is the only console that has Tempest 3000, the sequel to Tempest 2000. So if you ever want to play Tempest 3000, this is probably your only way. I found it with its control, not the game control, but just the regular DVD controller. But it does have a couple extra buttons on there for different features and stuff like that. So that was kind of cool. It was really cheap. It was only $10. I couldn't pass it up. I think these go for a lot more than $10. But if anyone out there is a Nuon fan, I have two Nuon players that are for trade. I was going to keep them, but now with the Laser Active I just picked up in the previous video, just don't have any room to keep this stuff around. So it's in really nice shape. Works really well. So if anyone out there needs this, want to make a trade or something, hit me up. Let me know. So that's it, guys, and for now, let's see what the next couple of weeks hands us. Have fun, guys, out there. Don't take this too serious. Make some trades, have a good time, and I've met a lot of cool friends just doing all this stuff, and it's been a good time. So hopefully you guys have just as good as luck as I've been having lately, and until next time, guys, take care, be safe, and have fun. Laters.